exciting college football season as we are ready to crank it up here in Vegas in the Las Vegas Kickoff Classic. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Bulldogs have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 23. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will take the first swing of the game. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
To the air, it's Hurley. He's going to let one fly down the middle. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Mississippi State's offense will take the field for the first time. And here it comes for the first time as the starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more, and there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy. That was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Now, everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
Let's take just a minute and talk about Mississippi State. They finally get the glory. Everything changes as far as program expectations when you win that first national championship. Fans, boosters, alumni, media, now all expecting much, much more, aren't they, Dave?
Yeah, but you still get to celebrate because you were the king. You were the king of college football. You won it all. A lot to be excited about. Palmer, now you work on the next season and repeating and all that goes with it.
And it should still be good, too, right? Because winning that first national championship brought in so many good recruits, brought in so many players through the portal. You can make an argument their roster this year is better than last year's national championship roster. So I'm excited to see what they do today.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Davis looking to pass. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. Got to move to the goal line. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They're on the board first here in the season opener. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Going to take a shot at this DB. Makes the grab on the big throw. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Hurley. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. Turning it on. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Dawkins. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough, 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Nittany Lions had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State! Looking for the tie with the extra point. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Got his man on the outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Snagged out of the air. At the 35, he's got room. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Gain of 27 on the play.
While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. They'll try the run. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun.
Fires one high and deep. Throws for the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? You be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. They'll run the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking downfield, it's Hurley. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly.
It's
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? It's probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
The give to the tailback. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Mississippi State. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent, then some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
To the air on 2nd down. Complete in the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. They'll run it from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the first down. You're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got 4th and short now, you may decide to go for this if you're on offense.
Passing on the field goal try. Ball at the 10, and here they come to go for it on 4th and short. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They make the tackle, and he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, you keep that passing game up, you can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Virginia Tech managed to avoid a bitter defeat by scratching out a narrow victory. This wasn't the blowout some around Blacksburg had hoped for, but it sure beats the alternative. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Gets open down the middle. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Back to throw, it's Hurley. Unloads to the wideout. Hands off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after a short return, but what a play to get the football back. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. Pick up for 5. It'll be third down and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Using the quick game. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Catch in the middle. It's Coates. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Davis will throw. Right on the money. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
It's complete to the left. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs. Lining up from the 34 on first down. The give to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Bulldogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Mississippi State has this drive hitting on all cylinders. Working the middle, it's complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Osborne. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Got his man quickly. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
Well, the defense just has not had an answer for this guy working out of the slot so far. Man coverage has been tricky. He's beaten them in zone. You might want to think about bracketing him where you've got a defender on the outside and the inside to see if you can force the quarterback to go somewhere else with the ball.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Davis looking to pass. Makes the catch. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They've already converted a fourth down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Trying to keep the drive alive. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in the clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that was a lengthy 17-play drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to pass. It's Hurley. Quick screen to the speedster outside. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quick release by the QB. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Final minute now of the third quarter. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds a tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Power football with the run. There he goes. He stops just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Davis will throw. Got his man in the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Well, the timing on the throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
On fourth down, going to the air. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To give as they work on that clock. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Back to pass. It's Hurley. Gonna let it fly. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The running back has it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards, maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but
Breaks into the open. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it and being aggressive. But, hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Davis looking to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And they kick it in for 6 more points.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Texas Tech made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit road victory. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Red Raiders. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention.
Oh, he's got some space. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. And the Nittany Lions, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Across the 25, he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Nittany Lions just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! A great catch and run for 6.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. And now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Yeah, you got to be impressed with this offense, man. 4th quarter, they've been money. Great job putting drives together. Nice play there as well, but this offense has saved their best.
Let's fucking go. Keep going.
Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it past the marker. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Hurley. works the middle of the field. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Touchdown, Penn State! Once he got some room, it was over. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. Couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.